All right, so hello, guys. Welcome to an extra special video from Doff. This is the first video in which we're doing. It will be in a series, and as a matter of fact, we would like to call it Doff Presents. Now, this is just a little extra thing that we're doing to allow artists to showcase their work and tell us a little bit more about themselves. And it's just for new artists and their work and that was extra loud. And they said, so we just want to introduce them to the community. So this is Tripplexxx. Tripplexxx, please tell us about yourself.
Hey, what's going on, man? So as you guys know, I go by Tripplexxx, double P. And yeah, I'm from Texas. I just started making music, so I have no idea which genre I'm at, but I'm just reaching.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So you say you haven't really you started making music. So for some of us that don't really know and we can't really qualitate or quantitate how long is just started making music.
Yeah, so this year was probably one of the roughest years in my entire life. I'm 26. And so I would say in September is when I first dropped my first track on YouTube. So like on YouTube, that's where my story's at. It's all in order, how I make my music and the progress.
Sure, sure. All right, then in that case, since you did mention that you wanted the music to do the talking, what we're going to do is we're going to start by playing one of your tracks, and then we'll come back and then we'll be able to basically, have a little bit more of a conversation. So, how about we start with Marry Me?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
Remember when I used to hold your hand, but that was when I was in La La Land. Now I am moving on from my past. I like to think about it like it's a mission I passed. Karma comes around and you realize what you had. You say I talk a lot as if that was bad. It never really mattered where we went. You thought you broke my heart, but it only made a dent. Damn. Now I'm trying to play catch up. If you're trying to follow us, we don't give a fuck, cause where 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now your ass is falling in love. Tough. I'm never looking back, cause bringing back my past is like calling me Emmett Brown. Frown. I really did this. I'm gathering the audience to make sure that they stay tuned. I become addicted like my last feature, but this on repeat with my nigga Goon. She used to play around and act like a ghost, and now oh my, have the tables have turned. Now she tryna hit me up saying what's up, and all I say is oh damn word. Fuck that shit, where the fuck my clip? Go outside and unload it. Now we outside and people dying, and I'm just trying to show them life ain't about what you buy, only what you got in your time, and that shows, man. Better make sure your pockets deep, cause the show goes on, man. Marry me till we fall asleep. Now I am back at it again. Hurry, please, this song is so deep. Now I have no friends, only associates. Now I'm rolling one deep, no one's crossing me, and the only place that matters is 6 feet. Better not stop the beat, cause I don't let anybody stop me from doing me. I'm doing you dirty, and that's a fact. I'm trying to bring back the last of what's left. Only the real understand that, and that's the plan. Zip up my jacket, cause it's colder than a motherfucker now. Everybody talking like they're coming up with something, but they only digging up bullshit like they motherfucking breakfast. Eating it up every day like they trying to maintain. I am not trying to play, I do this every day. Don't care about what people say. Everybody being fake, and that's just the way I'm turning away into the Milky Way. Marry me till we fall asleep. Now I am back at it again. Hurry, please, this song is so deep. Now I have no friends, only associates.
Yeah. Okay. So, Triple X.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so let me know. You said the songs were in a certain order. Was this one of the first ones you recorded?
I would say like my fourth or fifth. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you want to tell us what it's about? I mean, I get it. Marry Me. It's very but you, in your own words, let us know what you were going through, what the feeling was, so we know what we write.
Yeah, for sure. So honestly, it was like kind of a breakup for me, but it was like a come to realization with life and everything. So a lot's changed since I made music, you know. But
Right.
kind of the story is like, you know, just the chorus saying marry me and fall asleep. It's like because of the fact that I lost, you know, so and so, you know, I just want to just say it like that, kind of expressing my emotion. But at the same time, it's like I'm doing my own thing now, you know, in the rap, you know, you could hear it in the rap,
Right.
like it's
Right.
like I'm feeling myself, you know.
Right. I get that. I get that. I get that. So, nah, it was pretty it was different. I tell you that, and I think it sounds good for now, but I think there's definitely a part where you will find exactly the sound you're trying to make. Because I've been doing this for about I don't know, a long time, a few years, over 10 years, and I'm just starting to make the sound, but I think it will take you a lot less time than it did me. So yeah, let's hear the next one.
Awesome, man. I'm down.
Cool.
Right. Yeah, the song name is called Crazy by me, Tripplexxx, and homie from here in Minnesota. His name he goes by BBF June.
Sure.
Baby, I need that money, don't you keep me waiting. Swearing and I'm so impatient, I don't like this feeling. Telling me not to go, but bitch, you must be crazy. I'm trying to get this motherfucking back, what you thinking? Calling me, wasting my time, bitch, get out my fucking line. Running out them Benjamins, motherfuck nickel and dimes. No control, I'm gonna meet that for, I don't play no fucking games. Pussy niggas, me chasing hoes, I chase paper, we not the same. You going down, I elevate, this drip forever, don't evaporate. Your bitch and me, she gravitate. I want the cake, that creme brulee. Who the fuck gon' stop me? Nah, you can't not me. I'm going out like I rocky, stuffing all of my pockets. And maybe you know that I can't stay, no, no. And I only come around if it's about that I go crazy, crazy for that brand, crazy for that brand. I go crazy, crazy for that brand, crazy for that brand. I'm just getting love, I'm taking up. Bag that they ain't taking while you just bring it fucking with the fucking love. I'm banking while it's for the taking. Everybody's slaying. I'm drinking, niggas lanking. No thinking, cause we taking all the drinks with no playing, only flanking. Got you fully naked. Look at sexy, bring your friends with. Don't get jealous, should be endless to begin with. Let's get careless. I'm praying for every feeling, I don't get senseless. Acting like you gon' hold me down, it's too late, boy. Yeah, now I'm about my bag now. Don't forget the time you shut me out. It's too late to make a movie now. Don't hold me back. Holy girls, hold it down and they make it back. All in one fucking piece.
Brilliant. Cool, man. So yeah, let us know about this one too. I mean, like, obviously, how did the collab come about? Did you reach out to him? Did he reach out to you? How did it happen?
So yeah, for sure. No, he was making music already for a while. Obviously, you can tell in his part, he kills it, in my opinion. But other than that, yeah, no, he's a homie from my cousin. So, you know, we linked because he started seeing that I was making music and he hit me up and he's like, where do you record and whatnot? I was like, right here in my house, man, you know? And
Okay,
he's like,
okay.
oh shit. So he was down, you know, right away. came through, and I'm not gonna lie, we didn't even release the other one that we made.
Mm.
It was actually supposed to be our first one, but instead we were like, we weren't feeling it, so
Yeah.
he was like, look up this type beat, and I was like, all right, so we did. So that's, that song that we just played, like we, took the time, like the same night lyrics were done, everything was done that night.
All right.
So that was pretty awesome. Like that was my first, or sorry, my second feature,
I see.
so it was like we already kind of knew what we were doing.
All right. The vibe was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, no, it's how do we say? It's building up. It's building up. So at this point, I just like to ask, do you have any influences? What are your influences?
So, all right, Lil Wayne growing up was a first influence. I come
Right.
from Baton Rouge too. I stayed there for about 3 years of my life as a teenager, and so Lil Wayne had flow. That was like the main thing why he inspired me, just because of his flow. It didn't matter what he said. What matters, he had that flow in his rap, you know.
I
And
see.
then I would say Akon growing up along the lines with Lil Wayne was, beautiful, or it don't matter, like all those singing songs, like where you hit the notes,
Right.
that really, caught my ear every single time growing up, hearing Akon. And I would say nowadays, I've been listening to Little Peep. I just found him last year. Save That was one of the tracks that I first found. And ever since then, like I felt his vibe through his lyrics, and he
Right.
had this melodic vibe as well that was really catchy, man. So like I would say those three are my artists that I would say, to bring up, definitely just because of those reasons.
Okay, sure. So that's Lil Wayne, Akon, and Lil Peep.
Yes, sir.
All right, brilliant.
It's a weird mix, but
What can I say? What can I say? Music is music. You like
yeah,
what you like. That's just
right.
ain't nobody like can't come tell me, oh, you shouldn't like Tchaikovsky. Like, what do you mean? How are you going to tell me who to listen to and who not to listen
Yeah.
to?
Because
So
everybody has a different vibe, man. And that's what's
yeah,
awesome about
yeah,
music, man. It's
yeah.
expendable.
Yeah, yeah, it's very interchangeable. I think could be more the I don't know. Maybe expendable is what you mean, but I find music as a whole quite different. But we can just be okay with that.
Right.
So now we need to move on to I'll go on to the next one, and then I've got some more questions for you after that. How is that?
Awesome. Sounds good. This is a
Cool.
song called Running by Me.
Sure.
Never fall, only roll, still mode, on the road, better off, all alone, let her go, on her own, never fall, only roll, still mode, on the road, better off, all alone, let her go, on her own. Let me talk about this one time that I was tormented. Gave up on my time, then I was fucking left alone in this. Now they talking about my heart be so damn cold, I told them. Fuck up on my face, this ain't no fucking Dr. Phil show. Looking like they fishing for some business that ain't theirs, man. I ain't even tripping, that's just bullshit that it comes with. That's just functions that don't function like Humpty Dumpty. Fuck around and catch a bag, now everybody running. Running, 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 but I can't get away. Never fall, only roll, still mode, on the road, better off, all alone, let her go, on her own, never fall, only roll, still mode, on the road, better off, all alone, let her go, on her own.
That was a very interesting piece, I have to say.
How, in your opinion, like, I mean, what was the vibe there for you?
That was certainly a very wavy vibe, like a slow wavy. I felt the essence though, I have to say. I like it. As you were saying, I am tracking a bit of a progress there. Not even a bit. It's quite it's good. It's good. I'm liking um it had it had substance. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a bit of substance to your art where yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Hell yeah.
It's
Appreciate it, man.
so wavy, so wavy. So did we have one more song? Was the preview?
So the next one is the let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. 1 second. So yeah, the next one is called Runaway. This is the new pop punk slash alternative, whatever. I'm not really good with genres, man, but
All
you know,
right.
I'll just let you have a listen and you tell me.
All right. Before you do play it though, let me just ask you. Let me see if I've got any more questions for you.
Sure,
So
sure.
right. So like you've just said, I mean, that was actually the genre point you just hit was just the very so okay, you said you're not really very good with genres, but if you had to give yourself a genre, I mean three, let's say three because you seem to like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah. I would say like the first album I dropped, which is called Chapter One, Part One, and I think the new where I was at was rap and hip hop, you know.
Mm,
But the other one that I'm coming to is like pop punk alternative.
okay. So rap, hip hop, punk, and alternative.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a different mix. I mean, I don't
Is
know,
it?
like,
I mean, we all like creative. I mean, it's a creative endeavor making music, so I don't think being creative is really such a bad thing. Okay, so before we do play the last one and then we pretty much wrap it up, I'd like to ask you, what do you think the hardest thing is about being a musician or a creative type or the kind of music you make? What is the hardest thing about it?
you know what? Starting from where I was at in September to now, I would say getting the way your vocal sounds,
Okay,
because I'm pretty sure everybody just like gives up. They go pay $100, $50 to a mix and master, you know, have somebody else do it for them.
right.
But in that sense, these were all mix and mastered by me. This
Okay.
next one that we will be playing is going to be mixed and mastered by Blatz from California. Shout out to him.
All right, in that case, let's play it. Let's hear it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's good. I don't wanna talk, you're a renegade. Tears running down this lonely face. You moved out and now it's changed. All these walks are so heartsick. Got me feeling lascivious. I don't wanna pass you again. I admit that you're in the way. I don't wanna talk cause it's gonna rain. All these talks are so insane. I don't wanna go on a lonely phase. I don't wanna talk cause it's gonna rain. All these talks are so insane. I don't wanna go on a lonely phase. I just wanna call then run held me down and I didn't know. Held up down and then it showed. You told me how you were alone. Took my time and now you fold.
Never gave a chance of letting go. Now I'm on this lonely road, figuring stuff out on my own. Never gave a chance of letting go. Now I'm on this lonely road, figuring stuff out on my own. I don't wanna talk cause it's gonna rain. All these talks are so insane. I don't wanna go on a lonely phase. I just wanna call then run away. Run away. Held me down and I didn't know. Held up doubt and then it showed. You told me how you were alone. Took my time and now you fold. Never gave a chance of letting go. Now I'm on this lonely road, figuring stuff out on my own.
Okay, now that was very special. That was very special, I have to say.
Bravo, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm liking where you're going with it, and I think it's there. It's mostly there. It's left with a couple of things, but I think in about if you keep this up for a year or two, I mean, like who knows where it'll go to? Who knows, man?
Right. And that's
Seriously.
all like what I'm trying to do right now is like I want to see my own flaws, you know. I'm that person where I'm very imperfectionist, I guess what you would call it, you know.
All
But
right.
like I people give me feedback, you know, and I don't hate, I don't discriminate, I just listen, right? I just take it like, oh, all right, that's something I need to look out for. And
Right.
then going back and listening to my old music, I really can tell where I messed up. Instead
Right.
of changing that song, I change my next song, you know, and I just keep
Yeah.
proving that way, man.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it. That's definitely a good way to do it. What should we expect from you in the future from Triple X?
So as you can see, that was my current teaser that was just uploaded this past week.
Right.
That's my album that I'm be dropping probably in the next month or so.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I'm trying to push it because this song right here is going to be aired actually in Brazil. Shout out to High Energy FM, you know.
Sure. Sure, man. Looking forward to hearing that. So, do you have any links or Spotify handles? And so you've told us about your upcoming project. So, where do if people want to hear about you, talk to you, where do we go? Where do we go?
Yeah, sure. So I currently haven't uploaded anything to Spotify or Apple Music just because I'm trying to figure out which is the best route for me to take
Sure.
on such platform. But other than that, man, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Tripplexxx333. Man, don't forget the double P. Also on Instagram at BDENTX and all on my YouTube, SoundCloud. It's all my that's where my music will drop first on YouTube and SoundCloud at
Sure.
Triple X double P.
Sure. 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 So that's Triple X with a double P.
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, so it's been fantastic to have you on the show. Honestly, wish I wish you the best of everything, and hopefully we'll have you back in a year, 6 months, whatever, and we can do some more. By the way, guys, it's a new thing we're doing. As you know, we always try to do as much as we can for you guys, but that's Triple X XX. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to your channel, man. Your channel, you know. I found you guys on Twitter, so you guys are doing awesome, man. Keep up with the good
Thank you,
work,
man.
bro. Trust me.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. All right. So Doff out, guys. Doff out.